In this video, I'm going to share with you why you're not consistent. And this is also, again, like with most of my videos, advice to myself too. Okay, so let's go into it. So, consistency is the number one ingredient for success. Well, it's not the number one, it's one of them, but it's a major one that's really critical for success in any field. Health, wealth, relationships, whatever it is, right? Whatever you're doing in life that you want to get better at, consistency is how you're going to do it, okay? Now, it's been a lifelong question of mine of why myself in certain areas, why are people not consistent? Why am I not consistent? One of the reasons is belief. If we don't believe that we can achieve the thing, then we're not going to be consistent. So, for example, to drive this point home, if I told you that in 1 month from now, if you just go to the gym every single day for 1 month, at the end of the 1 month, I'm going to give you a Ferrari, guaranteed. All you got to do is go to the gym every single day for the next month. Could you do that? Of course you would do that, because you know I guaranteed it. I said, look, at the end of this month, you're going to get a Ferrari. So you go to the gym every single day for the next month, because you know at the end of it, you're going to get the reward, which is the Ferrari. So adding to that, why don't you be consistent with the gym? Why are you not consistent? Why are you not working out every week? Well, it's because, correct me if I'm wrong here, but maybe you just don't believe that you can achieve the result. So therefore, it's easier to just say, I'm not going to go today, because you don't believe that the result is forthcoming. You don't see the reward. In the Ferrari example, you see the reward. You know that if I just keep going to the gym, I'm going to get a Ferrari, because it's guaranteed. But with the gym as it is right now in your life, you're like,
nah, I don't even know if I'm going to get this result, so why am I going?
And that's why you're not getting results, because you're not consistent. But what's behind the consistency? Why are you not consistent? It's because you don't believe that you can get it. You don't believe that it's possible for you. And that's a lot of times something that's not even in people's awareness, right? So when I say this to people, they're like,
Fuck, yeah, you're right. If I'm being really honest with myself.
Again, it's another thing. Being really honest with yourself. Do you actually believe that you can get in the best shape of your life? Like, you can have energy all day long. You can, be full of life and, have great sleep and have mental clarity all day long and be sharp as a tack and have amazing ideas and just be the person that you don't feel like you can be right now. Like, right now you're taking naps, like hour naps every day, and you're not feeling that energized and you're feeling kind of sluggish. You feel like there's some sort of cloud over your mind every day, and you're just not quite sure how to get rid of it. So going to the gym, that's one way to solve this, but it's not going to solve everything. Going to the gym is actually a small part of the equation, but I use this example to demonstrate the commitment and the consistency required, right? So if you don't believe it, then you're not going to be consistent. Like, if I don't believe I'm going to get the result, I'm not going to be consistent, and that's just the truth, right? And so for you, ask yourself, why am I not believing this? Like, what is it? Why don't I believe this? Why don't I believe I can do this? I can lean down to my ideal body weight. I can be ripped. I can have that, beach body physique. Why don't you believe that's possible? And again, I'm assuming that you don't believe it, but maybe you do believe it. So then it's like, okay, why are you not being consistent? If you believe 100% that if I'm consistent in the gym, I will get this result, why are you not doing that? And this is where I come with the coaching, right? So usually the reason I said the belief stuff is because usually that's the problem, right? But sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's just excuses. So, but again, why are you making excuses, right? So it's always deeper stuff. It's like, why are you making excuses? Well, okay, I don't have time. Okay, really? You don't have time? Okay, let's look at your schedule. All right, so you've got like an hour extra every day. Okay, so it's just a commitment issue because you're not committing. Why are you not committing? And we go into it. And usually the answer is, well, I just never had the right guidance. Okay, so why didn't you have the right guidance, and what does that mean? That means that you're not sure you'll get the result because you're just following your own devices. So if you're following someone who knows what the hell they're doing and you have confidence in their methods, now are you able to be consistent? Because you have the accountability, you have the guidance. You're like, yeah. Okay, so that's the problem, right? So you just didn't have the accountability and the guidance and support. So let's solve that problem. And now you can go ahead and get the results you want. Sound good? Yeah, great. Okay, let's do it. So that's pretty much how it goes, right? That's how it goes, and that's something that I'm passionate about helping with, because hey, this is just a problem, and if the problem can be solved, then it's not a problem, right? So again, this is it. So we can solve this problem. Being consistent in any walk of life is just about committing and knowing that you're going to get the result at the end of it. So we build up your belief so you know that you're going to get the result at the end of it. And how I do that is by teaching you and educating you on what we're doing, so you know why it works. Because most people just want to be told what to do, but actually I assert that you need to understand why you're doing it, which that's going to increase your belief in the thing that we're doing. Therefore, meaning it's going to be easier for you to be consistent, because now you have that belief and conviction that this is why I'm doing it, this is the result of what I'm doing. When I do this and this is going to happen, therefore I'm going to do it, right? And so now you have confidence in the process. Most people that are not consistent don't have confidence in the process. They don't trust the process because they don't know the process. So that's what the USP is with me. It's like I educate you on what the process looks like. For example, one of my clients, he stopped talking to me for a while, and then he went to this gym with a group of people. He was going every day, and it was great for him. And I was like, yeah, dude, awesome, man. And then he started losing weight again, right? Because he yo-yoed back and forth. And he started losing weight again. And because that's what we spoke about before. We were like, hey, you need to, I think you actually prefer working out with people because you vibe with people, and that will help you a lot. So he started going to the gym and started getting results again, right? And because this is another thing, you have to find your sweet spot for your life. So sometimes people like working out by themselves, sometimes people like working out with people. Anyway, so he started doing that, and then he kind of just went silent, and I didn't hear from him again for a few months. And he reached out to me again. He's like, dude, I stopped that thing. I wasn't losing weight fast enough. And that's a classic one I hear. I wasn't losing weight fast enough. It's like, where?
Who's racing?
First of all. And secondly, he just didn't know the process, right? Because he didn't ask me about the process. Like, I have the videos there, but he didn't watch them. And so he wasn't aware of the process. And the process is he was losing weight. And if he just kept going and being consistent, he would have been in a different spot a few months later when he reached out to me again. So that's what I'm talking about, is knowing the process and sticking to it. If you're seeing progress, keep going, be consistent. And when you first start out, it's going to take 2-3 weeks to see some results, and then that's going to keep you going as well. All right, so that's how to be consistent. Hope you found this video helpful. If you want more information on how we can help you specifically, click the link below this video. Go ahead and book your free call, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Ciao.